Everything around has changed. Paints, drones, and even gold boxes now look like flying saucers.
On the maps, you get the feeling that drones with little alien creatures are about to abduct you.
This scores 10 out of 10 for the festive atmosphere. We start tomorrow, June 26. This is episode 550 of the vlog. I'm Maria Nemirskaya, and let's begin with the first news. We kick off the UFO Day activities with 3 fantastic game modes. First up, Meteor Shower. In this mode you need to be extra careful. High-speed meteorite gold boxes, unlike any you have seen before, come hurtling onto the map. You'll need to time your moves even more precisely to grab a gold box without getting caught in the blast wave that sends you back to respawn.
Next comes the UFO mode from July 3rd to 5th. Fast and chaotic. Hoppers, rapid-fire ricochets, and constant competition for gold boxes. No time to think. Just keep an eye on your surroundings and listen for the gold drop siren. Finally, from July 10th to 12th, it's Deathmatch in the Brawl mode. We suggest using the B0 NK sledgehammer and throwing bomb grenades. Have fun, record your best moments, and simply enjoy the modes. Boosted funds and XP will help you along the way.
We're updating some of the Elite Pass rewards. The new Tsunami Dark skin is already waiting for you, plus 12 levels of rewards. Earn 1000 stars and reach the legendary key at the end. All you need to do is complete it by July 16th.
Don't forget about the missions. A new batch arrives every week. Complete them as you play and claim common, rare, and epic keys. In the missions section, you can unlock access to the Advent Calendar. Go to the showcase and purchase the special offer of the same name. After that, the section will appear in your missions tab. Of course, this isn't the only special offer. Also available: Daily Rubies, Orbital Module, Abduction, Special Access, and Objects Spotted with the animated radar paint. Don't miss the discounts. They start tomorrow. 30% off on shop items, garage items, and upgrades.
Have you saved up some epic keys? Good job! Here's what you can expect to drop more often from containers. 2 GT skins, one for the Hammer turret and one for the Viking hull.
Among the augments, Excelsior for Hammer, which boosts the turret's main characteristics. Assault Magazine, which turns Hammer into a shotgun machine gun for risky, bold attacks, with faster reload in exchange for critical damage and impact force. And Needle Gun, which makes Hammer projectiles long range and increases magazine capacity to 12, while reducing the critical damage and impact force. For Viking, drop rates are increased for the Excelsior and Grenadier augments. The main characteristics are on your screen.
The whole of June is dedicated to eSports. The summer major will be decided this weekend. At the time of recording this episode, Tuesday evening, the results of the first final stage matches are already known.
One More Time confidently defeated Help with a score of 3-0. Alphatrons also swept past Deviants with a clean sheet. Lovesick left Smoke no chance, 4-0. And Diamonds took care of Malinki Dinazabriki, again 4-0. But remember, the stage is played in a double elimination format, so it's too early to count any team out.
By Thursday, we'll add the current bracket with our editing magic. I wonder who will eventually play in the grand final. Share your opinion. Which 2 teams are you betting on, and who is the underdog and the revelation of the tournament? Leave your predictions in the comments.
Now let's move on to the TankiFund. You did it again. Incredibly fast. The 12 million rubies milestone was reached. What's more, the fund has now surpassed 20 million. This means the entire main reward line is guaranteed to be yours. Among them, 3 skins, GT for Vulcan and Striker, and the main prize, Hornet Steampunk. We managed to add many moving parts to the hull, gears, a pressure gauge, and a massive crankshaft with a connecting rod mechanism. You'll be able to appreciate the skin's visuals on the battlefield starting next week.
Now the main competition is focused on boosters and positions on the leaderboard, and there are plenty of prizes here, a personal reward line and keys for top placements.
The top 100 will receive rare keys, the top 30, 120 epic keys each, and the top 10, 3 legendary keys each. The most dedicated tanker will take home the rarest animated holy paint. The TankiFund results will be announced during the live stream on Monday, June 29th at 12 AM UTC.
Lasha will host it in our VK community and will post the link in advance on social media. As usual, we'll send 8, 16, 24 and so on thousand rupees to the winners' accounts for as many times as the randomizer picks their nickname. Tune in to find out who will share the fund. The first points of the quiz in the second season have already been added to the overall table. The race for legendary keys and the active viewer paint has begun.
In episode 549, we asked, what is the maximum number of mines that can be on a map at the same time? The answer could be found on our wiki. 10,000 is the maximum. Let's reward 5 lucky winners with 3 days of Premium Pass. We'll load the nicknames of those who answered correctly into the randomizer. Set it to 5 and press start. Done. Congratulations! We'll credit 3 days of Premium Pass today.
And here's the question for this episode. How many turrets in the game, including augments, allow a projectile to ricochet off surfaces 2 or more times? That is, if an augment transforms turret shells and make it ricochet, count it. Answer options: A 7, B 6, C 5, D 4. We've shared the most relevant topics today, and now we're diving back into the thick of the project's events to keep you informed first. See you on the stream on Monday and in the Shorts video on Thursday. Connection. You know the YouTube channel. Bye.